Every great achievement in history began with a simple step. Imagine the life of a warrior. He does not sit idly, waiting for victory to come to him. He moves forward, regardless of obstacles, pain, or fatigue. That's the essence of life, movement. But what if you feel stuck? What if your greatest enemy isn't external, but the laziness and procrastination that hold you back? It's easy to believe that tomorrow will be the day you start. Tomorrow, you'll finally take action, break free from the cycle of laziness, and chase your dreams. But why wait for tomorrow when today is already here? The path of the warrior is not about waiting, but about doing, regardless of how small the step may be. The power lies in consistency and the determination to keep moving. Picture this: a mountain climber. Each day, they climb a little higher, despite fatigue, harsh weather, or fear. Now, imagine you're that climber. Every step you take toward your goal is a step closer to your summit. The summit is your dream, your success, your ultimate destination. But without the daily effort to push forward, you remain at the base of the mountain, looking up at what could have been. Laziness is like a chain that binds you to the ground, preventing you from ascending. The longer you stay in place, the harder it becomes to break free. Every day that you succumb to procrastination is another day where your goals remain just out of reach. But here's the thing: the moment you choose to break that chain, the entire path ahead of you begins to open up. Everyone has experienced the weight of procrastination. Maybe it's the task that feels too big, too overwhelming. Maybe it's the fear of failure, or even the fear of success. But no matter the reason, the result is the same: stagnation. The secret to overcoming it? Just begin. Start small, but start now. Like the warrior who picks up his sword despite the odds, you must pick up your own tools and start the battle against your own resistance. Let's take an example. Think of someone who has always wanted to get in shape, but keeps putting it off. "I'll start next week," they say. But weeks turn into months, and the goal of a healthier body seems further away than ever. Now, imagine this person starts today. Just 10 minutes of exercise. The next day, maybe 15 minutes. Soon those small steps become a routine, and in time the transformation is visible. The same principle applies to any goal, whether it's starting a business, writing a book, learning a new skill, or improving relationships. Each small action, taken daily, compounds into something much bigger. The warrior understands this. He doesn't conquer the battlefield in a single day. It takes time, strategy, and persistence. But what does it mean to be a warrior in your own life? It means waking up every day with purpose, even when you don't feel like it. It means understanding that success is built on a foundation of discipline and action. You don't need to win every battle. Some days, just showing up is enough. Now, what happens when you lose motivation? Even the greatest warriors feel tired. They face moments of doubt, where the goal seems too far away, or the challenge too difficult. But in these moments, they remind themselves of why they started in the first place. Motivation may fade, but discipline carries you forward. Discipline is the weapon you use to fight laziness. It's the inner voice that says, "I don't feel like it, but I'll do it anyway." While motivation is fleeting, discipline builds habits that will carry you forward even on the hardest days. It's what separates those who dream from those who achieve. Think about someone you admire, perhaps an athlete, an entrepreneur, or an artist. What do they all have in common? They didn't achieve their success overnight. They pushed through moments of doubt, boredom, and even failure. They stayed disciplined, kept moving forward, and eventually reached their goal. There's a saying, A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. This couldn't be truer when it comes to defeating laziness and procrastination. No one expects you to change your entire life in one day, but every step you take toward your goal, no matter how small, is progress. Let's return to our mountain climber. They know that the journey ahead is long, but they don't let that intimidate them. They focus on the next step, then the next. One step at a time, they climb, until eventually, they reach the peak. That's the warrior's path. Slow, steady, and relentless. It's important to remember that setbacks are part of the journey. You will stumble. You will face days when it feels like you're moving backward instead of forward. But these setbacks aren't failures. They are lessons. Each stumble teaches you something new, making you stronger for the road ahead. The key is not to give up when things get tough. The warrior doesn't abandon his quest just because he faces resistance. He adapts, learns from his mistakes, and continues on. You must do the same. Embrace the challenges and use them as fuel to propel you forward. One practical way to overcome laziness is to break your goals into smaller, manageable tasks. Instead of thinking about the entire mountain you need to climb, focus on what you can do today. What small action can you take right now that will bring you closer to your goal? For example, if your goal is to start a business, don't overwhelm yourself by thinking of everything that needs to be done. Start with one task. Maybe it's researching the market or coming up with a business plan. Once that's done, move on to the next task. Slowly but surely, you'll start to see progress. The warrior's strength comes from his ability to focus on the present moment. He doesn't worry about the battles to come. He focuses on the battle in front of him. This is how you defeat laziness, by focusing on the task at hand and giving it your full attention. Another strategy is to eliminate distractions. Laziness often creeps in when we allow ourselves to be distracted by things that don't matter. Social media, television, and endless scrolling can steal hours of your day. Set boundaries for yourself. Create a space where you can focus on your work without distractions. Imagine a warrior in the middle of a battle, distracted by the noise around him. He can't afford to lose focus because his life depends on his ability to stay sharp. You must treat your goals with the same level of seriousness. Your success depends on your ability to stay focused and avoid distractions. Finally, surround yourself with people who inspire you to keep moving forward. The warrior doesn't fight alone. He has allies who push him, motivate him, and remind him of his purpose. Find those who uplift you and challenge you to be your best self. Remember, the journey to success is not a sprint, but a marathon. There will be days when you feel tired, days when you question whether it's all worth it. But these are the moments when you need to dig deep. Remember why you started, and keep pushing forward. In the end, the warrior is defined not by his victories, but by his perseverance. The same is true for you. Your ability to keep moving forward, even in the face of adversity, is what will lead you to success. So, pick up your sword, face your challenges head-on, and keep walking the warrior's path. Every day is an opportunity to move closer to your dreams. Don't let laziness hold you back. You have the power to take control of your life, to fight against procrastination, and to achieve your goals. It all starts with a single step. So, if you're ready to take control of your destiny, hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and leave a comment below. Together, we can conquer laziness, overcome procrastination, and reach our goals. This is your journey, your path, and today, you begin. Stay disciplined, stay motivated, and remember, the warrior never quits.